Hello dear friends. In this session we are going to understand how to write a simple program in C# which gives an output as a scrolling text like a marquee tag in HTML. So output of the program is in front of you. This is the string added on label. The coxit is a string added on label, and when I click on the start scrolling, the text is scrolling from right to left direction, and when I click on the stop scrolling button, it stop again. When I click on the start scrolling, again it start the scrolling. So let's start how to write to such simple program in C#. So I'm going to open the Visual Studio. Visual Studio 2019 is installed in this machine. So when I open the Visual Studio, it asks for creating the new project. I'm going to create a new project. So I'm going to choose the Windows Form application. When I click on the Windows Form application, you have to select next, and then you can add scrolling text, and I'm choosing the path as vs.net project, and after that I'm going to click on create. After that, a project will be added, a form will be displayed in front of you. You can design the form as per the requirement. I'm going to change the text of the form using the text property. I'm switching towards the text property and adding here scrolling text demo. Then I'm going to take a label and two buttons. I'm moving toward the common control, designing the label on it. I want to add a simple text coxit on it, and after the coxit I am adding some blank spaces. Okay, so this is the text that I have added on label. I am going to set the font of this label using the font property. We can set the font style and font size. I am specifying here. So this is the text I have added here. After that I am going to design one button, and I'm going to add text on this button as scrolling text. I'm moving toward the property window. Then the text I need to add on this button is start scrolling. Then I'm going to copy the button, and here I'm going to add text stop scrolling. I'm going to change the font of this button in property window. I need to select the font property, and I'm choosing 14 and bold. Okay, these are the two buttons that I added on form. Okay, so when I click on start scrolling, the text should start scrolling from right to left direction. For scrolling text, we require timer is a component available in component tab of toolbar. I'm collapsing this and selecting the expanding the component tab. Inside the component tab, there is a timer component. When I double click on it, timer will be added in component panel of your project. I am going to double click on it to write the code for this timer. When I double click on it, the timer tick event will be added in project. So this timer tick event or function will be called automatically when when the time is ticked, whatever the time is set to that timer. So how to set the timer time to this timer, we are going to see in property window. When I select the timer control, in property window it shows the time interval of this timer is 100 millisecond, and initially the timer is disabled, is enable equal to false property is set by default there. So I'm keeping all the default properties here, means the timer is going to perform the task that we provide to it after every 100 millisecond. 100 millisecond is what? As in second, as you know, in a second there are 1000 millisecond. If we set here 1000, the timer will perform the same task, whatever the task we providing after 1 second. And if the default value is 100, if we keep that value as it is, the timer is going to perform the task that we have provided in 10 tasks that we have provided 10 times in a second. In a second it will perform the given task 10 times. Okay, so for that timer I'm going to add the code here. Once I double click on timer component, it add the timer tick event. I'm going to write the code here. I'm going to declare one variable string s1, and I'm going to take the label dot text, whatever the text that we have added on label, the coxit that we have added in that. After that, I'm going to declare another variable s2, and in that s2 variable I'm going to extract the first character. How to extract the first character? For that we have substring function. We can extract the first character from this s1 using substring function. You have to specify here from which character. You have to specify here index and how many character you want to extract. So I am giving here first character that I want to extract here, and after that I'm going to declare another variable called s3, and I'm extracting all the remaining character using the subtract function, using substring function. I'm going to extract the character from second character and all the characters from s1 I want to extract. So for that I'm giving s1 dot length minus 1. So here, so first character of coxit will be there in s1, and all remaining character including space will be there in s2. So I'm concatenating these character in s4 in a reverse order, s3 plus s1 s2. So what will happen here? So first character will be added at the end of screen. The first character that we have extracted will be added at the end of string. And now I am displaying that string s4 on label. So okay, so this operation will be performed repeatedly after every 100 millisecond. Whatever the character which are there on label will be taken as the input in s1. Then it will extract the first character from that text in s2, and all remaining character will be extracted in s3. And again I am going to concat the s3 with s2. So first character will be added at the end. First character will be added at the end. In this way, the operation will be performed, and whatever the uh, output that we have displayed on label. So this task will be performed after every 100 millisecond, so that we can see that the text is scrolling from right to left direction, but simply we have extracting the first character and keeping that character at the right side. We are putting that character at the right side, and this operation is performing frequently so that we can analyze the text is scrolling. So how this perform, that we can see here. Then to this scrolling button, I need to write a single line of code, that is timer1 dot enabled equal to timer1 dot enabled equal to true. Okay, then to the second button I need to write the code, similar code, timer1 dot enabled equal to false. When I click on the start scrolling button, timer will start its works, and work that we have specified is available in timer tick event, timer tick function. Inside the timer tick function, timer will perform this task after 100 milliseconds when we click on the button, and will stop performing that task once we click on the second button. So let's see the output. What is the output of this program? So when I run the program, so program output will be in front of you. I am selecting the start scrolling button. When I click on the start scrolling button, the text will start scrolling, and when I click on the stop scrolling button, the text will stop scrolling. So in this way we can start and stop, switch between the start and stop calling. So hope you understand this program. Thank you.